There are times where I neglect to study. Times where I tell myself I'm going to, and then for whatever reason, I don't. I know I enjoy learning a language, but why do I find myself plateauing after leaving the early stages of language learning? Have I simply got bored? Have I surrounded myself with too many distractions? Or do I simply believe that I've learnt enough? We all have our subjective opinion on what becoming fluent in a language really is. So these questions I have, they stem from a desire for me to break my language learning plateaus now and whenever I have them. I know what I could be doing to exercise my mind, the memory exercises, the rule learning, all of it, and yet it's going to take effort. Why do we hit this plateau? Well, do we really want to be what we call fluent, or just good enough that we don't feel like the initial effort we put in was a waste of time, like we're failures? How do we turn this around and actually stick to improving ourselves? It's a question I've asked myself a lot lately, and it's one I'm almost scared to keep asking. I've decided to go back to basics when it comes to language learning with 3 core components: memorization, engaged thinking and initiative, and finally implementation, be it speaking, listening, or reading. This video isn't a guide on how to learn a language, it's not a turn yourself around video because at one time or another we'll all fall off, but what's important is carrying on where we left off. It's a reminder. Actively being aware that I've been neglecting my studies has allowed me to course correct and to jump onto one of my personal main core components. I'll try reading in my target language, or maybe I'll journal, or watch an interview on YouTube. I guess it's a way to justify to myself that I'm still on my learning journey, and as long as I continue, I always will be. So I want to use my thoughts to inspire those who have maybe hit the same plateau as me, and just want some inspiration to get back up and continue their studies. If you've got this far into the video, I'd like to thank you. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel and create a community of language learners in the hope that maybe one day we can all learn together.